How's it going, Rumble family? My name is Robert Steinweg, and I am so excited to audition to be a Rumble boxing trainer. I was raised in Annapolis, Maryland, the sailing capital of the world. Just moved down to Fort Lauderdale, the yachting capital of the world. What do those two things have in common? Water and boats. Now, the only thing I like more than water and boats, as you may have guessed it, is boxing. I started my boxing career 10 years ago at the University of South Carolina, where I became a personal trainer at 9 rounds, and have been boxing ever since there at gyms up in Annapolis. But I just moved down here, took my first Rumble class, and absolutely fell in love, and just really wanted to be a part of the community. And so I have the pleasure of leading you through your fitness journey today, one crunch, one punch at a time. So let's get into it, guys. So the first round here is we have the jab cross. We're going to start with those hands glued to the cheekbones there, turning over those wrists every time, coming back to those cheekbones, changing the angle of attack there. It's a 1-2 jab cross. All right, and we're breathing through every rep there. Make sure you're getting oxygen to those muscles. And for the next round here, we have, again, starting with those hands up, jab, cross, front hook, back hook, jab, cross, front hook, back hook, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, if you're lefty, jab, cross, front hook, back hook. And again, on those hooks, make sure we're leaning that weight over and coming through your hips, guys. The power is going to come from the ground up. All right, and always be looking at where you're going to punch on the bag, changing that angle of attack in between every combination. All right, great job. Now, the next one is just a jab cross for speed, non-stop. So we're just turning, snapping those wrists over, coming right back to those cheekbones, always protecting your face, always protecting that money maker at all times. Breathing through this, guys. Let's burn it out. Great job. And so the next one is going to be a front hook, back hook. So it's going to be, again, pivoting off those legs, very important. All right, and then if you're lefty, front hook, back hook, coming back to those cheekbones at all times. Again, protecting that face. Great job. All right, now the next combo is going to be a front hook, back hook, front upper, back upper. So it's a 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, it's a front hook, back hook, front upper, back upper. All right? And if you feel comfortable, I personally like to sometimes change up my stance and do the punch combinations on the other side. I just like to be able to throw, punches from either side if you feel comfortable. If you want to spice things up, change it up. Again, this is your workout journey. I'm just here to lead you through it. So do whatever you feel comfortable. And perfect. Now, the next combination is going to be a front upper, back upper for speed. So always kind of you can be moving around, doing a couple combos, moving around, light on your feet, bouncing around, getting oxygen, breathing through each rep is very important here. So great job, guys. All right, so now we're going to move on to the strength portion. You can take off your gloves. And so come over to the strength section, and what we have first is the squats. So for 30 seconds, we're going to be squatting here. You want your feet shoulder width apart or slightly wider. Your toes to be 5 to 15 degrees angled out, and you're going to brace the core. You're going to breathe and go down until your legs are parallel or slightly lower if flexibility allows. And then you're just going to come on up. Couple things, make sure your knees aren't caving in. You're keeping a tight core, and you're breathing through every rep. Very important here, guys. So then next here, we have bicep curls. So you want those elbows to be glued to your sides. All right, your weight starting down, palms out. You're just going to slowly come up to the shoulder blades, and return. We want to be nice and controlled here. We want to be breathing every rep here. And just keep coming up and returning to that starting position. All right, and then the last exercise here we have is sprawls. So you want to start in a nice athletic position. You're going to put your hands on the ground, fire your legs back out, fire them back in, and return to a standing position. So nice athletic stance. All right, we're going to bring those legs out as quick as you can, bring them back. Feel free to add a push-up here. You can add a jump at the top. Again, you can spice things up, make it your own here. Go as hard, make it as hard or as easy as you need to. Again, breathing through every rep here and burning it out. This is the last part here with the sprawls, and then we just have one more time through that same circuit there. So we're going to again start off with those squats. All right, we're going to have our legs slightly shoulder width or a little bit wider, toes pointed out, brace that core, breathe in, come down to parallel, fire up, back to the standing position. All right, and again, if your flexibility allows, you can go a little bit below parallel, making sure those knees aren't caving in, and the weight is in the midfoot to heel, no weight in the toes. You should be able to wiggle them if you can a little bit. Next, we got the bicep curls again. Again, elbows glued into your side. You want your arms stationary. You don't want any swinging here. You want all the work to be done in the biceps here. We're breathing through every rep. Just like with every round here, you always want to be a good, consistent breath while you're doing those curls, getting oxygen to those muscles. And then the last thing here, again, we have is sprawls. So again, athletic position, hands down, come up, hands down, kick out those legs, come back up to the standing position. Again, you can add a push-up, you can add a jump at the top. Again, make it your own. And great job, guys. That was it. So thank you again for letting me take you through your fitness journey today. You guys, I promise, are going to walk out of here a lot stronger than when you walked in. And I hopefully see you guys back here soon, and have a great rest of your day.